All right, welcome back, everybody. So today we're doing finally a review of a show that I've been actually extremely enjoying called One Piece. Unfortunately, I only have one sword, unlike Zoro. All right, so I'm going to start off by prefacing this. Originally, I had absolutely no interest in watching One Piece. I'm not into the manga. There's very few manga and anime shows, comics, movies that I actually do like. I love Evangelion. I have the entire collection. I have the Cowboy Bebop animated series, not the Netflix failure. And I like Berserk, as well as what was that? Was it Ninja Scroll? I think it was Ninja Scroll, and a couple of other ones. But those are my top three anime that I absolutely love. And when I first saw the trailers for One Piece, it looked completely wacky, zany. It looked like something that I would not actually enjoy. But one thing always stood out, and that is Luffy, Monkey de Luffy. So he was the one thing that always stood out to me in the trailers. And then I heard a few people online that I trust their opinions for movies, TV shows, and video games and products in general. Yellow, Flash. Check him out on YouTube. So he had said that he had watched the first couple of episodes and he loved the show. So just based on that alone, I'm like, all right, let me give One Piece a try. Will I like it? Do I like it? And will I keep on watching it? Find out. Now, absolutely. It is one of, actually, you know what? It is actually the best show that I have seen all year around, and maybe one of the best shows that I have seen in the past few years. There's very little that I could think of that I could criticize as me saying that I didn't like this part of the show. But you know what? The creator of the anime, Eiichiro Oda, is directly involved in the show, and apparently he gets the last call of what goes into the show. So apparently the entire show is very much faithful to his creation, and that is great to hear. So if we look at the cast of characters, so the kid that plays Luffy, Monkey de Luffy, hopefully I'm going to say his name properly. So Inak Goroi, bro, this kid does a phenomenal job at playing the character. If you compare Luffy in the manga and the live action on Netflix, bro, mirror image. The kid perfectly cast, and it's so. Okay, I'm gonna put a pin on that. So then we have more of the cast members. So we have Nami, played by Emily Rudd, great acting, and then we have my second favorite character after Luffy, of course, Zoro, played by Makenyu. These three guys put together make an amazing cast, and whoever did the casting, hired the casting, hopefully the creator had a hand in selecting who he wanted playing the characters. But man, all these guys do a phenomenal job. There's not a So I've only watched up until episode 4, and I'm going to watch episode 5 tonight. I have not seen a single character that looks out of place or a single unlikable character. Even the villains, even Ironjaw's villain, Ironjaw's son, you know, that very annoying blonde guy who's always complaining and trying to upstage the Harry Potter kid. Even he is likable because he is a punching bag without being a insulting to the audience type punching bag, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So there's the way the show is written, the way it's acted. It's very rare for me to smile through a show, but I always find myself smiling, especially when Luffy's on stage, when he's in front of the camera. He's got such a charisma that you can't help but love the character. His facial expressions with his huge expressive eyes. I don't know if like they do any special effects for Luffy's eyes, but when I look at Inaki's face, like he does have big eyes and he does have a very expressive face. It makes you happy watching it. And the shows, even though the episodes are an hour, they always go by so freaking fast. It's a show that you can easily binge. So there is a little bit of blood. There are usually a maximum of 2 or maybe even 3 scenes where you're going to see some blood, but nothing gratuitous. There is light swearing. They don't do F-bombs, but there is. I'm going to keep this video family friendly because I do want anybody to be able to watch this video. It's a family friendly video for a generally family friendly show. So they drop the S-bomb, you know, the poop, but with the hard S. Flush. They have episodes like the episode with Tell No Tales. Bro, I love how they implemented morality into the show, right and wrong, and that's something that you always find throughout the entire show. Like you have Luffy growing up in some of the scenes, and you see where he comes from. He's such a brat and headstrong, and he knows best. You're wrong. He's gonna be the king of the pirates no matter what. And then by the end of the second episode, or the second episode, we see the humbling of Luffy as a child, and then how he progresses to becoming such a good person. And I love his catchphrase. Whenever they refer to him as a pirate, what does he always answer? Yes, but I'm a different type of pirate.
You're not. Stop. You're not a pirate. Yes, I am. No, you are just some stretchy guy in a tattered hat. I'm a different kind of pirate.
Just the way he delivers it, perfection. Visually, the cinematography of the show is top notch, man. I'm telling you, it's top notch. For a TV show, I have not seen, like, this is movie level production. It's very difficult to find a show that is heavily CGI'd, but looks like you're actually watching an 8-hour long movie. So hopefully something happens with the writer's strike and they'll be able to renew, if not already, renew it for a second season. So this is a show that you can sit down, especially if you have like teenage boys in the house, or young boys, even girls, because there's a lot of strong girl characters without being in your face third wave about it. Like the cast is amazingly diverse, again, without it being in your face, without it feeling like a message. And it's so freaking refreshing, because that's one thing that I was worried about, was that this show was going to be yet another show that was going to get canceled because it was going to be woke and nobody was going to like it outside of Twitter Twixers. So I give the show, I can't give the show anything less up until episode 4. I can't give the show anything less than a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sword cuts out of 5. The show is perfect as it stands so far. Zoro, apart from Luffy, is my favorite character. And guys, I have a huge question for you guys. So this is my sword. Her name used to be Jojo, but I need to change it. What do you guys think that we should name my sword? Remember, she's a girl. And no, we cannot call her Lucille. We'll get Lucille a little bit later. So guys, I really cannot recommend this show enough. Thank you, Yellow Flash, for suggesting this great show. And if you are feeling down, this show will definitely put a smile on your face. So what is Luffy's catchphrases? Kumo! Gumo! Nami! So I appreciate you guys watching this video. And if you guys like the video and like the show One Piece, drop a like on the video, subscribe, come back for my next video, or else I'll just keep on making more videos. I appreciate you guys giving me a few minutes of your time today. GigaVega out.
And I'm gonna be king of the
YouTubers.